Well, here we are. I think it's April 10th, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. But got out of Idyllwild, took about 15 minutes to get a hitch. Nice lady Janine, local figure apparently, was the commissioner for the fire department for a while and city council and all that stuff. She was super nice, gave me a ride, picked me up, and now here we're, sorry, I'm trying to see the sign in the background here. Yeah, she dropped me off at the trailhead and wouldn't take any money. Super sweet lady. Back on the trail, it's gonna be a pretty epic section. I'm gonna go straight through, not go back down into Idyllwild. That's the plan. Tonight I'll get up near Apache Peak where the snow starts. About 4 miles of snow and ice is what I've heard. But doable with spikes and care. We'll get up there tonight, then early tomorrow morning, clear that snow and ice section, get past Saddle Junction probably, hopefully above Devil Slide, and camp. And then the next day, get over close to Fuller Ridge, past San Jacinto, and then Fuller Ridge the next day. So hopefully it's only like a 3 to 4 day trek. I got enough food for 5 days. I'm trying to get something out there, trying to get that in the background. Supposed to get snow on Friday at elevation, so locals are saying it's probably only going to be an inch or two, which would be cool to wake up to. So yeah, oh my gosh, I'm so stoked, like super excited. It's going to be super challenging, but you know, if you don't want a challenge, then just stay home. I'm back in love and very excited. Let's hope today is meets my expectations. That's right, Sandjack. I'm coming for you. Tunnel Springs, yummy, yummy. Probably sounds windier than it is. Maybe 15, 20. Woo! Come up about 10 miles from the valley floor, way back over there, and we're taking the long way around to get up to San Jacinto. It's a little saddle here. Just enjoying some breeze for a minute. Springs is down there, ish. We're going that way, so let's go. There's a race for 10 sites again. It is the morning of April 11th. Only made it up 10 miles last night to 161. It was getting really windy, and the campsites up further were like 1 and 2 site spots coming up towards Eagle Creek, which is dry, and the one before that I'm forgetting, Cedar Creek, that actually has water, so I have to climb down to that this morning and get water. I was going to do it last night after I set up my tent, but it's 1.6 up to the junction and then 0.9 down to the water, so I wasn't ready to do like 3.5 or whatever, 3 up and back. I should have, because I'll regret it this morning, but I'll slack back down, which means drop my gear somewhere at the junction and walk down with just my water bottles and bladders and come back up and filter and head on up. Today, I'm not sure. There's a lot of people, so there were 8 people at our camp spot at 161 that is listed as one tent site. I think probably at least 4 of the 8 had decent sites. The rest were kind of slanted, but you know, as opposed to being exposed. The winds were really heavy last night until well after sunset. We were sheltered in our spot. The wind was not too bad. My pitch was fantastic last night. No condensation, no dew. Not that my pitch has anything to do with dew, but there was no condensation, so that was lovely. It was for easing last night, well below 32. I don't know how below, but it was cold. I kept reminding people to sleep with their filters. Look how long my beard is. Ooh. But yeah, so there you go. Already should be packed up since I'm out of bed, but I'm not. I'm lazy and slow and like to take pictures in the morning and during the day and in the evening. So here we go. I may go only 10 more miles today. I may go 14.5 and try to get right before the snow. There will be competition for campsites again, so I've got plenty of food. Everybody with me hasn't been into Idyllwild yet, so they're running low on food. So they're all going to likely try to clear the snow today. So may set me up for a good campsite right before the snow, and then do it tomorrow. Longer than I had planned, but there's no real camping at the top of Taquitz Peak. It's another mile, I don't know, it's a ways further, so we'll see how the day plays out, see how strong I feel. My pack's a lunch and a dinner lighter now, so yay. All right folks, well, that's all for today, for this morning, for right now. Look how pretty it is back there. Ooh, but I'm not waiting for the sunrise. It's cold, my hands are getting cold. Go pack my stuff up, get moving. Well, we're still taking the long way to get to San Jacinto, but Palm Desert, Palm Springs area is looking lovely this morning. Hard to see what I'm seeing on the phone. Anyway, yeah, onward. This is how I hobo carried 4 liters of water up from Cedar Spring over my shoulder. My shoulder's not happy with me, but whatever. Just climb back up, mile down, grab your water in a nice contorted yoga pose. Here's my bag. Here's Billy's bag. Yeah, trail doesn't look bad. It's really not. It's not as steep as Tunnel Springs was, but it's longer. And whoo, now I get to sit and filter some more water and eat a candy bar. Yeah, baby. Whoa, excuse me. Palm Desert down there. You can see our weather's starting to come in. Wind's picking up. Some high clouds. It's supposed to get snow up here on Friday. I hope it's snow and not rain. All right. That's the sound of a rescue. Sounds like a rescue right about where we're going. Up towards Apache Peak where the snow starts. Here's a blowdown for you. In the trail, not too bad, but crew's gonna have to come cut it out. Yeah, we went down a few thousand feet. Now we're going back up a few thousand feet, so I gotta get going. It's windy and cold. I just gave him like a thumbs up because he swung over to us, didn't it? Didn't it seem like it? He might have just been correcting to the ridge. Yeah, that's got to be PCTers up on the ridge. So this is right around mile 169.9. This is before you get to, this is after the Apache Creek Junction by not very far, by maybe a quarter of a mile. We're still about mile 0.6 from the next tent site up there at 170.2. And this is where I'm pretty sure people got search and rescued off of, and we're gonna do it because we're just that dumb. All right, here it goes. It gets real. I mean, there's a solid track. One step at a time. 3 points of contact. 3 points, and we're off. 3 points, it's not 3 points of contact, people. And then I'll just, I'll do what I did yesterday, and I'll just hang them off the front of my pack so they're ready. Just don't think about the run out. Nice. Most of the time, I think that's the case. That step sounded a little slushy. Not at all.
That's okay, thanks. I'll return the favor for you.
Look at him. Yay. All right. I love you, Ma. Live to tell the tale. Nice.
Nice.
Sweetness. Somewhere over there is our traverse. I think it's actually behind that turn there. As you can see, there's some snow traverses still. We've got some coming up into Taquitz Peak. We'll see how that goes. Nomadic bear lumbering along. He's back there somewhere. There he is. I can hear. Oh, there he is. I can't see him, but the helicopter's back over there at Apache Peak. Word that we got from another hiker that came through this morning was they couldn't enact rescue last night, and those people stayed on that slope, and that 2 people camped up on the trail past the snow. So hopefully they can get those people out tonight. That must have been a cold night on the mountain. Woo! We're about 2 miles away from Taquitz Creek and the peak. We got to go around that way, up and over that little slot and around the backside, and we'll almost be there. Yeah, baby. It's not a seat, man. Rescue me, I ride him cowboy. I sat there for a second. Cleared some of that dirty bark off and made it nice. Congratulations, you survived another test. So this is 175.1, an undocumented seasonal snow runoff here. And unfortunately, your nomadic bear has dropped a bottle under that rock over there somewhere. They'll use that plant for footing.
Ouch.
Well, there's that too. Sticky bushes.
Come bear, come.
The lesson here is hold everything with intention, with purpose. Bad bear. Well, you're there. Here, I'm gonna stop videoing. All right, well, the end of the story is that bear lived.
Bear got water.
This is, we're still going up. Another couple hundred feet probably, and 1 point some odd miles to Taquitz Creek. But we're alive. We've made it through the snow thus far. So the chopper's back over there again at Apache. Actually, I think he just flew off again. But apparently someone's still up there 20 hours later. Ew, ugly.
This part's good so far. It's this little bit up here that's making me wish I would have put my spikes on.
Yeah, this is, that is the trail up and over that way. Bear's already up there. We got our spikes back on. We crossed a few with no spikes, but here we go. So it's the morning of, I think it's April 13th. I'm speaking low because I've got people camping near me. I'm up at Saddle Junction in San Jacinto State Park. Still a lot of snow, zero snow here in 2017 when I came through. See my tarp there. And then the people next to me, Kosher Sausage and his Kosher Frank is his name. I called him Polish Sausage last night. I'm so dumb. Yeah, Kosher Frank and his girl's name, Devon, or it starts with a D. I'm bad with names, bad with faces. Anyway, I've been over here stretching, hugging this big giant behind me. And generally trying not to freeze. It didn't freeze last night. My water bottles were not frozen. So yeah, I gotta get going. I pack up as quiet as I can, but I'm gonna wake them up. I should have mentioned that last night to them. But they know, people get up. So, whew, brr. All right, kids, this is gonna be another, hopefully not as crazy day as yesterday. Woohoo, PCT. This year's even more epic than 2017.